Hey everyone, so today is Sunday, November 17th. Pretty much we will be doing our weekly watch list scan and prepare for the week ahead. Usually I do it at the evenings and in before pretty much like going to sleep, but right now I have some time, so I decided to just get this work done um, during the day. So without further ado, let's just start. For the Aussie Swiss, we have pretty nice overall looking development of the price section for the past week. We had a break to the upside. No trades at all during the week, but as you can see, price kind of made a higher high based on this high, and it moved up. It didn't touch this level of supply, so we still have room to move to this level. And at the same time, price pulled back in this continuation pattern level with some sort of the wedge. We have a very strong bullish RSI divergence on the 1 hour, and if we get some sort of move to the upside, we can get a trade long. Obviously, depending on how it breaks, and we'll have to see during the day. But nevertheless, that's the story. For the Aussie yen, we have it's actually on one hand, yeah, we broke below this level, but as you can see, this there's only two touches, so this level actually doesn't exist. We only had it in mind if we made a third touch over here, which we didn't. So in that regard, we're having actually a level like that, especially considering this particular demand level over here, which created a previously new made high, and price actually didn't break below it on the daily chart. So even though we broke below daily 50, I'm still not a fan of it, and I'm not looking to be shorting it. So yeah, we're just waiting here with this one. No trades for Monday. um Aussie dollar price kind of starts to decelerate around here. It may double bottom on 1 hour. As we mentioned previously, there is like this big demand level like this, but we kind of made it like this as well, which is all right. Level one 0.645 is okay. I don't really use levels right now, but still it's not the worst one. We also have inverted hammer uh, candle formation, and pretty much like the beginning of the MACD divergence on the daily. Yeah, it has some potential. Maybe if we get a higher high on the 1 hour, something like that, we break to the upside. Maybe it can be a trade, but it kind of feels like we're in the middle of nowhere on the daily chart, but not exactly nowhere, but like not the best looking daily. But let's see how it develops. Maybe the intraday is gonna be quite well, and we'll be able to make something work with it. But obviously not right now. Here on the CAD yen, the this pattern line is much better. We broke below it, but kind of the same thing. We have a lot of stuff in the way. We didn't break below daily 50. This level isn't broken pretty convincingly. Um, yeah, just not the biggest fan of this position. So let's just keep doing our thing. Swiss franc yen. Remember, uh, we had a we had an idea of taking this trade long during this day, and it actually did go up. We would have at least banked some profit and most likely put trade to the break even, but it didn't tap us in because our entry was here, and it pulled back but didn't tap us in. But our direction prediction was correct, so that is nice. After that, though, price kind of decelerated over here and broke down. Here we have that's really interesting actually price action, because on the daily we have a clear higher high and a previous higher low, which price is now making a new higher low. So even though we got this amazing break to the downside, in reality we are at the D50 area, and we are also at the market structure for the long side. So no shorts for Monday here at all. So in fact, I'll most likely be looking to long it um, if it develops sometime that next week. Euro Aussie. Mm, That's exactly what I was afraid of happening. So yeah, we broke below. Yeah, we have a broke below D50. I mean, yeah, we have this demand level that price may move to the upside, and it actually did. But the way it did, it made this channel pattern and broke below. It made high test on the 1 hour, kind of making head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Mm, if we break this level over here, there can be a trade short. We can also break this level over here as well for a trade short. Um, Definitely looks possible. We'll put it on our blue watch list. We're not taking it on Monday, but maybe Tuesday. We'll see. Something definitely developing. Euro Canadian dollar. We mentioned that it broke below this level on the demand zone. It's no longer here. It made this low test and the move to the upside. Um, Pretty much like good RSIs here, good everything. We broke above this change of character zone. We have this demand over here. The only thing I don't like is this, the way the price broke like that, but we can definitely do something like this. Although daily 50 is not looking quite good. I'll put it on our blue watch list. I like the daily. We're kind of having this little demand mat over here. It's not the best one. It's not major one, but at the same time, it's 1.47500. Very big wick. Um, yeah, it can definitely do something. It's not green, it's blue. Most likely I won't take it, but just want to see how it develops on Monday. We'll see what's up. For the euro pound, I already mentioned in the previous video that we were able to bank some profit on this trade on around this area to around this area, which is nice. Our target was D50. It was just a little bit more to hold it, but we decided to just, take the profit aggressively. I started doing it recently and it's been working much better for me than holding just a few more pips. Because if you hold for just a few more pips and then it turns around, you actually give up a lot of the profit, and in a sense, your dynamic reward risk gets skewed. It's an interesting like idea in of itself, because um, on one hand you have to manage all the way to the target, but on the other hand, once the price is already once the trade is already in profit, your initial risk kind of increases, because the profit that the market gave you kind of now becomes your risk, because this money theoretically can be yours, but it's paper profit. So it's like this, um, how to say it, like it's like a dichotomy in a sense. So nevertheless, the trade was taken, 1.25% realized, pretty good trade. For Monday, there can be a trade long based on the continuation to the upside up to D50 area, which is going to be not D50 area, but actually just the swing. Um, yeah, the only thing is there's a bearish RSI divergence, but it can get negated if we get hidden bullish instead. And we have some demand levels here, and 50 is coming. Actually, I'm gonna keep it on the green. It can be a really tidy one-to-one trade, something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely putting it on the green for Monday. We also closed above D20, so a push to the D50 is kind of possible. We'll see how it goes. Euro yen, similar to some other positions we discussed. Demand level over here, D50 we close like this, but the market structure is like that. Definitely don't want to short it just yet. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. Euro Kiwi. Uh, we had a good DDP for over here. We wanted to take it long, but we were already in the euro pound trade. At the time, I didn't want to overexpose on the euro. Perhaps maybe actually in my plan, I'm allowed to do so, to have two risk units exposed. and perhaps I would have, but I just didn't quite like how the daily closed over here on the right on the D50. Maybe if it closed just a bit higher, but here I just didn't like it. In order, like if it closed like that, and it would not have been euro, so that I wouldn't have been exposed two times to the euro since I was in a euro pound trade. Then I would have taken it, I think. But because it was both, not a fan of this close as well as it being euro, I decided to skip it, even though that it ended up being a correct play. Nevertheless, it is what it is. What's happening right now is price making making a break to the downside, but at the same time we have a hidden divergence over here, and price is yet to break this demand level, which is still bullish, even though we broke to the upside. Yes, we have this kind of a high test candle over here on the daily, but it can still be just the higher low and the price moves up. So we're just waiting here and seeing how it develops further. Euro dollar, amazingly price decelerated, similar to Aussie dollar. Price decelerated at the key level, but this key level is much better than the Aussie dollar because Aussie dollar is a bit all over the place. We made an inverted hammer, so I think that on Tuesday it may be possible that the price makes a higher high and then we move to the upside. I don't think it's necessary to have this level broken in order for us to take a trade long because it's too far already. And the price is already kind of making a structure like right here. So if we even get this break of the structure like that, then it's already kind of possible to take. So so yeah, we just waiting. No trade for this for Monday, but for Tuesday, maybe possible. Obviously, depending how it's gonna close. Excuse me. So pound Aussie, this is just pretty much like a mess. No trades, no nothing. I'm just gonna ignore it, let it develop and cook further. Pound cat, it was on our blue watch list on Friday. We obviously skipped it because it was too messy. And right now, yeah, not a fan, not a fan at all. But on Tuesday, maybe if we get to break to the upside and get a much cleaner price action, maybe. For now, let's just skip it. Pound Swiss, same thing. Um, mm, Actually, let's put it on our blue watch list for Monday. It can be an inverse of euro pound. We closed much better than previously. I think it can be a possible short play. Yeah, actually, even let's make it green. Let's make it green. There can be some. There perhaps may be possible. Like we'll have to compare euro pound with pound Swiss because both look all right. Uh, Pound yen, same with other pound pairs. Close below this pattern line, and we also close below D50, but at the same time, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep observing it. Not a fan of it right now. Pound kiwi. Price didn't break this line in order for me to reconsider it long. We had it on the blue watch list over here, but it didn't pull back to our desired price. Nevertheless, I don't think we would have taken it because once again it was it wasn't perfect, and it was also a correlation for the euro pound, although it was a reverse correlation in a sense. So I don't know, maybe it was a good trade, but I just decided to skip it. Nevertheless, it didn't pull back, so it doesn't really matter. But I skipped it, and let's see. Very bad close on Friday for this instrument. Nothing really going on here. Pound US. Um, we broke below this level. It doesn't really matter anymore. But there is now this demand zone which we are yet to break. We can definitely um, we'll have to keep observing what's gonna happen here. If price reacts to this demand zone, there may be a trade long, but nothing for now. Kiwi Swiss, we also ignored the trade here, which was on our blue watch list. It would have given us a quick one-to-one, but we would likely manage it all the way down here. For now, nothing really happening. It's kind of decelerating and made a daily dodgy. It can be can make a higher high and higher low, but at this point, would rather take Aussie Swiss because here there's a lot of stuff on the way, while on Aussie Swiss there's not so much. So let's just ignore it. Kiwi yen, we also, as all other yen pairs, started breaking down, but here not really convincingly. Let's just wait a few more days or whatever. On Kiwi dollar, pretty good, pretty good triple bottom formation. So yeah, we can, yeah, we just keep waiting. Same inverted hammer as on other US pairs. So yeah, perhaps this coming week, there can be some USD opportunities. Dollar, Canadian dollar, we're just waiting, just waiting. It's just running. Nothing we can do is just running. Dollar, franc, same thing. Um, yes, there is this demand zone, supply zone, but nothing for now, just waiting. And same on US yen. It broke down, but pretty much also in the middle of nowhere. There's no demand zones, there's no horizontal levels, pretty much nothing. There's pretty much nothing. On daily, we have this level that is yet to be broken. Yeah, it kind of switched the character on the 1 hour. I don't know. We'll put it on the blue. Looks good on 1 hour. It looks good on. It looks okay on daily, but it looks kind of bullish as well. We'll see. And for the oil, pretty much nothing. Just just nothing. So for the for the Monday in the coming couple of days, we're looking at Euro Aussie, we're looking at Euro CAD, just looking, no trades most likely, and looking for dollar yen. And for the trades that we may be actually taking on Monday is Euro pound, which kind of is like my favorite for now. So that's pretty much it. Weekly watch list preparation is done. So let's just finish the day and get prepared for the Monday scan.